Another day, another story. The Industrial Revolution was a time of transformation in the history of humanity, characterized by significant changes in the way goods were produced, social organization, and the economy. The revolution started in the mid-18th century in Great Britain and rapidly spread to other parts of Europe and North America. The primary drivers of the Industrial Revolution were the development of new technologies and the application of new manufacturing processes. These technological advancements led to the rise of the factory system and the mass production of goods, which revolutionized the economy, created new social classes, and transformed the world. The Industrial Revolution was sparked by a series of technological innovations that increased productivity and efficiency. One of the most important innovations was the steam engine, which was invented by James Watt in 1765. The steam engine was a new source of power that replaced traditional sources of energy, such as water and wind, and allowed factories and transportation systems to become more efficient. Steam engines were used to power trains, steamboats, and other machinery, revolutionizing transportation and manufacturing. The Industrial Revolution also saw the rise of new manufacturing processes. One of the most significant new processes was the cotton mill, which was developed by Richard Arkwright in the 1770s. The cotton mill used water power to drive spinning machines, leading to increased productivity and the mass production of textiles. The textile industry was one of the first industries to be revolutionized by the Industrial Revolution and served as a model for other industries to follow. As a result of these technological advancements, the Industrial Revolution transformed the economy, creating new forms of industry and production. Factories replaced traditional artisanal production, leading to increased production capacity and lower costs. This, in turn, led to increased demand for goods, which further fueled industrial growth. The Industrial Revolution also led to the development of new forms of industry, such as mining and steel production, which further fueled economic growth. The Industrial Revolution also had significant social impacts. The rise of factories led to the growth of cities, as people moved from rural areas to urban centers to work in factories. This led to overcrowding, poor living conditions, and new forms of urban poverty. The growth of cities also led to the development of new forms of social organization, such as trade unions, which advocated for workers' rights and better working conditions. The Industrial Revolution also created new social classes. The rise of factories and industrial production led to the emergence of a new class of industrial capitalists who owned and controlled the means of production. This new class of capitalists became the dominant economic and political force in society, leading to significant changes in social organization and power relations. The Industrial Revolution also created a new class of industrial workers who sold their labor to capitalists in exchange for wages. These workers had few rights and were often subject to harsh working conditions, leading to the development of social movements and labor organizations to advocate for their rights. The Industrial Revolution also had significant environmental impacts. The rise of industry led to increased pollution and the depletion of natural resources. The use of coal and other fossil fuels for energy led to air pollution, and the mining of iron and other metals led to the destruction of natural habitats. The Industrial Revolution also had a significant impact on agriculture, as farmers were displaced by new forms of production and forced to move to cities to find work. Despite its many positive contributions, the Industrial Revolution also had negative consequences. The rise of industrial capitalism created significant economic inequalities, as a small group of industrial capitalists became extremely wealthy while workers struggled to make ends meet. The growth of cities also led to significant social problems, including poverty, crime, and disease. The environmental impacts of the Industrial Revolution are still being felt today, as the depletion of natural resources and the damage done to the environment continue to have a significant impact on the world. In conclusion, the Industrial Revolution was a period of unprecedented transformation that had significant impacts on the world we live in today. It was a time of rapid technological innovation and economic growth, but also of significant social and environmental change. The Industrial Revolution created new forms of industry and production, led to the rise of new social classes, and transformed the economy. It also created significant social and environmental problems that still impact us today. Overall, the Industrial Revolution was a turning point in human history, marking the beginning of a new era of technological advancement and economic growth that continues to shape our world today. Thanks for watching.